I greet each and every one of you, wherever you are, this morning, this afternoon, or this night, depending on your location. I say, may Chukwuebuka bless you. Yesterday, while we are having program yesterday, to continue the exposition of the evil people within our midst, they muted the video. So that people cannot be able to hear what we. The difference between we and them is that we are consistent and determined. We will do everything humanly possible in order to bring about the restoration of Biafra and to expose anybody. They muted yesterday because I was watching and looking at my screen. Everything was. I am not a type that read comments. A lot of people want to be on your lap to distract you, but I'm watching my system and everything came. Now, Soludo is busy recruiting new people. Soludo, the current governor of Anambra State, he is busy recruiting more people. And the way they are doing it, if they use a single individual and not be able to get you, what they would do is to invite you in private group. Soludo TV invite you to join the whatever private group Soludo TV. I declined. This happens about 4 days ago. I declined it. I'm going to show you a video. Because as I'm making this live broadcast, I am also making a short a record deck so that I can be able to put all the evidences. You also say now, I can be able to put all the evidences for you to see for yourself. So as I'm making this, I'm also recording a video that I'm going to edit to put all of this. I invited you 4 days ago. I declined. Again, declined. Even they have to put it on a reminder for them to remind me I've been invited to private group. And in that group, as I checked it yesterday, it's about 13,000 members already. You know what I'm saying now? It was very now. Who are these 13,000? China Samoru. Some of the people. Because what they will use a fake account. It is people like us. It is people like us that they will send the invitation direct to our official platform. You understand now? But they themselves that they are working, people like China and Sapele them, they are going to create a fake account. When they create a fake account and be able to join that group. So that if they are there, you will not know that they are there. You understand now? All good times. They invited me, have to put it in I declined. Now, concerning the program that we did yesterday, let me just make it, because I'm still going to do that program again. I want to bring to announce to you that King Jaja of Opobo, which renamed is Uchenna. Amadi and Iwe Chukwuebuka. These two men were the people that Chinas and Wuru announced on Radio Biafra that they are betrayers of the struggle. I'm bringing this announcement to you that they have killed him. When you discover that somebody is in the struggle, you have to report that person immediately. You also say now, because reporting immediately, it means that you are saving your own life. If Soludo can invite me, I don't have listeners. You also say now, I don't have a big platform. If Soludo can invite me, a common man in this struggle, only that I walk with my heart. You also say now, what do you thing that they would do to the big guys in this struggle. Only the genuine ones are the ones who are going to do what? Are going to do what? Are going to decline. Now, as we got this information that King Jaja of Bobo, which Uchenna announced his name on Radio Biafra and many others, which during that time, after they were announced, their names were announced, they were invited. And as they were invited, King Jaja of Bobo and his second was apprehended. What we are doing when we started this about Sapele, you also say now, all this weather when he is still alive. But because the exposition has gone, maybe it's running for his life. You also say now, they have not done to do what? Eliminating at the particular zone that's you also say now, they have such particular zone. Everybody in that particular zone, you see, your voice is breaking. Short video because I'm making a recorded video, right? I am making a record. Now, if they can be able to do what? To kill King Jaja of Bobo and his second, also suspend all the people who are under his command in his zone. What is that telling you? Have you ever seen where this current leadership in DOS, in the person of Chike Dozem and Uchenna Samuru, have you ever seen that they suspended a coordinator in a particular unit? You also say now, and they have to shut down the whole unit. Have you heard about that? Have you heard about that? Have you heard about that? All they do is to replacement. You also say now, keep on replacing till they get the. So because that the whole people under King Jaja, everybody who is under King Jaja are upright and truthfulness. That is the reason why that they have to close down the whole zone. These are the people who don't want to be compromised. And this guy called the current governor of Anambra State, Soludo, is keeping inviting people to join his group, to join his fellow group, his private group, so that people can go ahead compromising. Did you see what we have found? Do you see when we say there will be no election in Anambra State? This is exactly what we're talking about. But people like Sapele, Uchenna Samuru, and co. Benjamin Madubugu, what is this? What is that name? Maduka. All of these people put hands together in order to sell this no Anambra election. Did you see the reason why? That when we speak, you have to listen. When we speak, we have to listen. It is because of this. It is because of this. Now, let me read the news, the official news on Soludo.tv page. And to tell you that all of these things that they are saying here is exactly what Sapele is doing. It is exactly what Sapele is doing with his special squad. Exactly is doing. It is exactly what Deadman Squad is doing. But that is somewhere that is going to interest you. That is somewhere that is going to interest you. That place that is going to interest you, where they make a reference and they say, when the real agitators, those people, don't worry, let me read the news. Let me read the news. And this was about two. According to Soludo TV, he said, indeed, revolution, because we make people to know the truth. We make before now, who knows about this thing that is going on? Nobody. Those ones who know they keep their mouth shut. You know what I'm saying now? And that is how they are. If you don't come out to speak, they are going to kill you. The only thing that will set you free is to speak truth. Speak truth, and you'll be set free. It says, we must take back our land from criminals masquerading as Biafran agitators. This is we, on this part that he's talking about. Not in the Anambra, but Biafrans. We must take back our Biafra land from criminals like Sapele, criminal like Uchenna Sanworu, criminal like Maduka, criminal like Benj. We must take back our land from these political Biafra agitators, pretending to be the real agitators. We must take back our land, and we must not allow Soludo to use our people to be pointing. What you have to do is not to work with this government, because they want to use you to point to so that they can go and kill. This is exactly what Soludo have come to do. This is the reason why they muted this my program today. They muted it that you cannot be able to hear working about. They muted it. The amazing thing is that people are still there. You see, now I am not a mere agitator that believe, because this is how I started. When people can be there, I will do my program to my own satisfaction until I bring about the point that I want to bring about. The message here is Anambra, we must take back our land from criminals masquerading as the agitators. This is what Soludo is telling us. Now, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, the Biafran agitators, the people that have this struggle at heart, we are saying, Biafrans, we must take back our land from these criminals masquerading as Biafran agitators. This is what we are saying. And we must not work with any government official in order to do what? Just like as they have invited a lot of you that is watching this. They have invited you. Let me go. Let me see what they want you to come. Not accept. See a sign of corruption, you do decline. Raise alarm. Once you see, because I'm not be able to get Mazo Chineke through any age. You know what I'm saying now? They have seen that. They have seen that they cannot call me, because if they call me, they will be recorded live. Now they are using a group. They are using a group in order to bring people like me. So when such a thing comes up, what you have to do is to decline. Careful. Do not go for you to see. No, that platform already is a corrupt platform. Nigeria is a corrupt system, and anybody who is building his or ever in this Nigeria, that person is corrupt. You also say now that person is corrupt. Anybody who is living peacefully with the enemy, that person is corrupt. So don't go for you to see people that you are going to expose. We are already doing the exposition. God will spring them up one way or the other, that when we position, it is going to yield more fruit. Now, it is going to yield more fruit. You want to say, we can't allow criminals and armed robbers, extortionists to run us out of our beloved state. Who are these criminals? Is Sapele, Benjamin Maduka, and the rest of them. There are a lot of them in this station. There is a lot of them in this agitation. You say now, there is a lot of them in this agitation that have been bought over. There is a lot of them in this agitation that have been bought over. Even one of them, I think about 2 months ago or thereabout, one of them that is defending DOS in the media, one of them that is defending the DOS in the media called me. He did not mention his name. That we should adopt the political solution. That was when this Anambra election, that we should adopt it so that they will not kill us in Nambikano. I disagree with him, of course. I disagree with him, and once I noticed, I recorded it. He might not know that I know who he is. I might not know you in picture, but I know your voice. You know what I'm saying now? I know your voice. And you that is listening to me right now, you that is listening to me, that you have this struggle at heart, begin now to know their voices, both the ones unknown and the ones known. But the person that I'm referring to, the person, the all Biafrans know him. He called me that we should adopt political solution. We should adopt political solution. I say that cannot happen. The voice note is there. Because I said, you should call me as a Biafran, if you call me Uchenna, I don't have anything to record you. But once I noticed that you are working against the struggle and your statement started with, I record you immediately. I raised an alarm 2 days ago. 2 days ago. When I say that I could not believe that an IPOP member, Uchenna, can call me, begin to tell me if I want to be on a payroll. We started so well, but again, a strike. That is why I called the phone immediately. And I blocked him. Now, I called the phone, blocked him. Even think that maybe that I need to be appreciated. Not now. If you have any idea what is going to move the struggle forward, this is the kind of thing. Do not tell me anything about money. I'm going to make anything about money. You understand? Do not tell me anything about money. That's 700 euro. Great. Up until now, they are attacking me. But we must preach this gospel. We must. He said, could you imagine that a place like here at South and part of Agua people has to pay this hoodlum to be able to have their title taken, marriage ceremony, burial, and other events in the village. This is the handwork of Uchenna Sanwo-Olu. We expose Uchenna Sanwo-Olu of the house that he's building, and more evidence is coming. People type that in one local government alone in a Benj state have 32 zones, and the minimum of the population in one zone, the lowest number is about 50, and we calculated out 50 times 32. You say now multiply the 13 local government in a Benj, that is the billions. The whole 13 states of land. What Uchenna Sanwo-Olu are they doing? They tax you 5,000 naira. You must pay. Imagine these are exactly what these criminals in this struggle. These are the things that they are doing. Listen, they are taxing our people using the money merriment. Somebody who was a organizer now have the hotels everywhere. Sapele was a organizer. Now he have hotels everywhere, taking a pep everywhere, just living large. You see now, Uchenna Sanwo-Olu, when they get their own, Uchenna Sanwo-Olu, I said some time ago, if you do investigation, you are going to find out that Uchenna Sanwo-Olu have a lot of property in Biafra land. These people collect 5,000 naira every week. One person, our old women, our old men. You understand now? They money every week, and you have to pay this money every week. And when they ask them, where is this money going to? He said, command and control, chain of command. Did you see the reason why Mazi Nnamdi said nobody should pay anything in Biafra land again? Do you see the reason why Mazi Nnamdi say nobody should raise a fundraising for Eastern Security Network in Biafra land? Did you see the reason why? Not that our people cannot, but because the people who are piloting the affairs, these people are criminals. They are criminal. That is why you see some of these things that Soludo is writing here in his page. It's exactly what we are talking about. And it is our duty to separate the wheat from the chaff. And you have to help us to do that. You have to expose anybody, get us contact, expose anybody. Expose, let us expose them. We must expose them. We must expose them. You also say now, we must expose them. You also say now, and mind you, when you come to me, never, anyway, that is a secret. That is a secret, because when I give you this secret, so people, don't worry. Now, he said, could you imagine that a place like Ihala, Nnewi South, and part of Agwata, people have to pay these hoodlums to able to have their title taking, marriage ceremony, burial, event, and etc. These are the people Soludo used during the Anambra election. Did you remember the one that they call a gubernatorial candidate that China Sangoro sent to Imo State to go and kill our gallant men over there? But they made their judgment. They made their judgment, and China Sangoro is working tooth and nail, showing the video, the picture of the car of that man for them to be released. Not knowing that they have sent him to judgment. Is still in the San Anambra, because they have seen that they cannot be able to buy them. Which I told you that even that man, when he was captured, he promised them instantly 200 million naira. And the response was, since you got you to capture our extradition to Nigeria, we are not going to spare any of you who fall into our trap. We are not going to expel any of you that falls into our trap. You understand now? This is exactly what is happening. So Ludo, then they have used people like Sapele. They have used them. It is now time for cleanup, and they are going to use them, and they are them. You understand now? They are using them to clean up. They are using them to clean up. But at the end, what is happening? The same thing that happened to this Beno man, this notorious Beno man that gave a testimony. He gave a testimony that some individuals in the north want to capture about 4 states, but the one that he chooses by his master was Taraba. He promised, he charged them 1 billion naira for him to be able to buy whatever he's going to use to capture Taraba State. And for the promise him 250 million. He said no. Let 250 million naira was given to him. He said no. And when they see that he had made that in my memory, when they see that they have made that interview with channel television, they ask him to come and collect 1 billion naira. And there they shot him dead. This is how anybody who is showing his hand in the blood, if the politician did not get you, because we are going to get you. The moment we get, because somebody who had when and the event that happened was broken, or be it in the news, in the new year, something must link something. Certainly, and that thing begin to link, they will begin to look for you. People like Sapele, they are going to be looking for you, ask you to come, and once you come, they are going to kill you because you have nothing to. Just like connection, of scene of gubernatorial candidate whom China sent to Imo State. Was he not declared as a missing person? To social media, type Abbas Malu. Type in Amalu, a missing candidate in Anambra State during December 2021. I think you are going to see that it's still missing up until there's something that it's going to impact the politicians. Now the actors, you are killing your own fellow agitators. If it's really happened, just like the case of King Ike, a lot of few people. It has opened the nyash of a lot of few people. The case of King have opened a few people nyash. There is a confusion. There is a confusion, and confusion makes them to even be doing more mistake upon mistake upon mistake. And that they have to close King Jaja of Opobo, quit the rename, his rename is Uchenna, and the Igwe code. These are they have closed his zone completely. And I ask again, have you ever seen when the GOS on will come out to announce a name of a coordinator, to come out and the name of coordinator announcing his suspension or his sack, a particular zone will be shut down completely? So now, take for example Hamburg, and the name of coordinator there being announced. You say because he has seen the truth. When his name was announced that he has now been sacked. Have you heard that in other zone, the other unit members, all of them will completely shut down? Have you heard about that? Of course not. Of course not. But because this one is in Biafra land, it's a very sensitive issue. You also say now, and that's why that when we say support Umweri account, fund it so that our men can be able to do Sapele, somebody Udene, because Udene was mentioned in the interview that we did. Udene was mentioned. I don't know if Udene, the one that we know. I don't know if it's Udene, which we are going to find out later. Because by the time we finish this analysis of the interview that we did, one of the survivors from us, I am asking if it's this Udene that we know, because Udene name was mentioned. Udene name was mentioned. So we are going to find out later if Udene is if it's this Udene that we know. Now, that is also working with them. They also said they kidnap people and they threaten others. Beg your pardon? They said they we kidnap to get them to pay. It is entirely criminal syndicate operating turning the entire Anambra South to their captured territory and are likely to, unless we rise up to collectively smoke them out. Are the people that they are talking about? They are talking about the locations of the Sapele, because know them. They know them. They are going to use them. They are also going to smoke them out. Because the real locations of the people who are fighting this fight is unknown to them. The real locations, did you see why? As I'm exposing Chinasa, as I'm exposing Sapele, my advice. But my advice just on one chonchon. First, I'm giving to you one chonchon. Do they know the location of the real men? Do they know? Did they know? That is a question. The ones that they know the locations are the ones that they are working with them. You understand what I'm saying now? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying now? You will need to see some of the vehicles being snatched from their respective owners. This is exactly what Sapele was doing and is still doing. I got the information about turning the vehicles of our people into Buka. I got this information September. I got this information I think September 24th. Or before then. You know what I'm saying now? Sapele, he is once he captured motors of our people. You know what I'm saying now? He turned it to Mbuka. He will Buka si moto. O Buka si the moto. O Buka si the moto. Onele. I got the information. Information. You know what I'm saying now? I got it. This is exactly the last saboteurs. The last moment possible in order to bring down anybody who stand their way. He went on to say, this is actually more to this new lucrative blood business than Naira pop. Blood lucrative business. Did you see? This is so it's our whether you're watching me or you're listening to me or you're going to or watch later. Do not have any to point. Even if you know the house of Sapele, do not. Even if you know the house of Benjamin Maduka, even if you confirm, do not. Even if you know the house of this former coordinator of Benj State, Igwe do not point. Do not tell them. You know what I'm saying now? We the Biafrans, we the real agitators, we that is here opposing them, it is we that you are going to expose them the more. When we expose them the more, Biafra know and they will scatter. You know what I'm saying now? We will be running helter-skelter. We are going to use ourselves to separate the wheat from the chaff so that we can be able to get what we are looking for. We can be able to get what we are looking for. I announce to you again that Soludo TV invites me to join his private group. Soludo TV. I am going to make it public. You are going to see it on a recorded video that I'm doing right now, so that you can see everything. Not one, not two, not three. You also say now, they invited me, and so they are inviting every other person that can be that cannot be able to get to them, or it is people like us. They want to make it to use every means, even an official page of a whole governor of Anambra State inviting me. You're saying now, inviting me. That is to say that I don't know you. I'm not Monyembo. That is to say that I don't me myself. I'm not Monyembo. If a whole governor will use his page to invite me, you will now see how much desperate they are. So desperate. They are so desperate to achieve their goal, and we also are so desperate. We are more than desperate. I am more than desperate. I am more than desperate to achieve our goal. They are desperate, but at the end, who is going to win? It is we. You see now, that is why you must help us to do everything humanly possible to take the weed from the chaff, so that our road can be very, very smoothly. I still remember the Keman watching again. A bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelists, and also in music. Shalom.